Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another Madden video today. EA released a new article talking about some new features for next season's Madden Mobile. This one's mostly focusing on the new controls. So there's going to be some new controls for next season, which is really great. Let's go ahead and jump right into this article. This first part right here is the same from the last article, just telling us there will be a reset on August 19th, so go ahead and remember that date, and there will be a mandatory reset that all Madden Mobile users will have to do on their devices to go ahead and play next season. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into it and see some new controls that they're going to be adding. So the first one right here is going to be focusing on your kicker and punter. So it's how they say it is you're going to need a better kicker. So as you guys can see, the layout is still the same. It's still like that fan looking thing, and you flick the football forward to go ahead and kick the ball. But as you guys can see, instead of having a black background, it's green. So that's actually the kick power and kick accuracy meter. That's what they're calling it, I guess. So what they're saying, you're going to need a better kicker. Why they're saying that is because last season or this season right now, we didn't really care too much about special teams. That was probably the last thing we went ahead and upgrade. First thing we did was upgrade offense and defense. And then when we were pretty happy with that, we went ahead and did our special teams last. But now they're saying that you're going to go ahead and need to go ahead and upgrade your kicker and punter, because not only are they going to increase your overall of your team, they're also going to help you get those field goals and kicks and kick or punt really far yards, because that kick and punt meter is a big thing. So as you guys see, it's green right now. So if you have, let's say, a bronze kicker and you want to go ahead and kick a 30-yard field goal, when you swipe it, instead of being green, it might be yellow or red. And if you have a 99 overall kicker with amazing stats and you're trying to kick a 10-yard field goal, it's going to be greener than the trees, I guess. So they're telling you that kicker is going to matter for next season, which is nice. And they also changed it to be a little more cleaner. Yeah. Also, as you guys can see, all the pictures that they added here, like the last article, have that little EA Sports work in progress at the bottom right. So things might change when the actual reset happens. Some things might stay the same. But a good example was from last article when they went ahead and showed us the new UI or the layout of the game. They actually forgot. Someone mentioned in the comments that there was no levels or experience. So is there going to be no levels and experience next season? And that's a good example of showing you that there is going to be some changes to these pictures, of course, because they did mention that there is going to be experience points going to be rewarded to us when we do those spontaneous challenges. So if there would be no levels and stuff like that, there'd be no point of experience given to us. So really great example. These things might be changing when next season hits. All right, so let's move on to the next one. This one's just talking about the point after a touchdown. So after you go ahead and get a touchdown, you get 6 points, and you can either choose to kick a field goal for 1 point or get the extra point and go try to get in the end zone once again for 2 points. And they mentioned that a lot already. Madden Mobile users are calling 2-point conversions more than the actual NFL. That's of course obvious because it's a video game. We don't really care about the outcome. If we mess up a 2-point conversion, it's not too hard to go ahead and get another touchdown. But now next season they're saying that it might be increasing of how many times we call the 2-point conversion, because in the NFL I believe they changed the rules for the field goal kick. It's now 15 yards. And the 2-point conversion still stays at the 2-yard line, so people are going to be calling 2-point conversions more, I guess. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, and this one's talk about the big controls, I guess. So as you guys can see here, this one's called a throw away button. As you guys can see in the picture, you have that little garbage can on top of the skills button, and they circled it in red with a nice red arrow. So this one is actually, you can go ahead and throw away the ball like it just says. So if you're running and you're about to get sacked, you can go ahead and tap that button quick, and your quarterback will throw it to the sideline before he gets sacked. That's really nice. I'm glad they added that, because it was frustrating that we couldn't do that, and the computer, I guess, could go ahead and do that against us, and we would always get sacked. And so now it's nice they added that new button. So they also did mention that if a defensive player is near the ball when you throw it to the sideline, they have a good chance, or they still have a chance, I guess, to get an interception, which is fair, of course. Another one they also mentioned is a pass input detection. So I guess if you this one's actually a big one, I guess, because sometimes in my game up squads, as you guys can see, on some plays when the two receivers curl in together and you want to pass it to like A, but your X is on the other side of the field. Sometimes when you press A, you throw to your X guy, your wide receiver instead of your tight end, and it would blow up a play, and the other team might even get an interception because it's not a good read. So that's actually nice. They said they're changing that. Instead of tapping, when you tap a receiver, it's actually going to go ahead and pass it to that receiver. And also, if you tap in the open space, it will no longer make the quarterback throw to the nearest receiver. So that's another nice thing they also added. And then they also talked about retaining speed. So they didn't mention too much. I don't even think this is about a scramble button. So in this new article talking about controls, the biggest thing we wanted to know about is there going to be a scramble button in the game. And I don't even think they're talking about it in this one. So hopefully there's going to be some more articles coming out later, and we're going to get a scramble button for next season, I'm hoping. But this one talking about retaining speed, I think it's mostly talking about run plays with like running back and stuff like that. So once you pass it, I don't know if it's, the way they word it is kind of weird. So it says the first analog stick touch sets only the player run direction, and then the second input from the analog stick will be the direction of the speed. Direction and speed. So instead of like swiping left and right for a juke move or trucking forward or stutter stepper, I guess you want to call it, where you stop and then you go, stop and go, they're going to make you touch analog. I don't know if they're talking about you're going to have two analog sticks like if you were on a controller, or it's actually going to be like a touch on the same analog stick you're running with. So I don't know, but that's how I'm taking it. I hope there's going to be two analog sticks. That'd be kind of cool, because it's kind of like the console where you have two analog sticks, and the left one is for running around and the right one is for doing your juke moves. So we'll see what happens with that one. I think it is just touch on the same analog stick, which is okay. I still hope you can still flick your fingers side to side and truck forward, but we'll see. And yeah, the Madden Mobile reset will be on August 19th, guys. Hopefully they didn't add in this article that there'll be more articles releasing telling us more information, but I'm hoping there is. But yeah, leave your feedback, guys, of what you guys think about these new controls, I guess, new control features that they're adding to the game. But yeah, that was the new controls going to be added to next season's Madden Mobile. I hope you guys are excited. I'm so stoked for next season. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys know what to tune into for everything Madden Mobile, and that's right here on my channel. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace!
What's up?